The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So it's away we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Mbappe!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rooney! Forlan has the space to scheme. And that has been knocked clear. And it's De Bruyne. And De Bruyne! And he's managed to gift it back. Barcelona are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Mbappe! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Diaz does really well to win the ball there. And he's managed to get free. And he's taking no chances there. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's been played through. Short changes him with that pass. Kimmich. Oh, easy pickings there. De Bruyne. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. That has been slung wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's De Bruyne. Mateus. Neymar. And that's going wide left. And he's intervened well there. De Bruyne. Half an hour played now. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Berbatov. It's a promising position. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. There's the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
And it's Zanetti. That's a good run down the left. He's got away. That's a good cross in and a good clearance out. Berbatov. Can he get it through? And that was very necessary.
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And it's made its way to him.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Mateus. Rijkaard gets on his bike and on the move. And that is out of play. Neymar. Ambitious ball here. Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And it's De Bruyne. Olise. Kimmich is always looking to break lines. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Barcelona are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 19.
That gets us going once more. Barcelona leading courtesy of the game's only goal.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Shapes to shoot! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Balde is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. De Bruyne. And it's Rooney. Rooney. And Mateus. And claimed it back swiftly. Kimmich. Ferdinand. Pinches it off him. Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. And here's Rooney. And no, he's seen through all of that. Schlotterbeck did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Team still separated by the game's only goal. And it's Balde. Strong running down that left flank. Picked out brilliantly. And he's gone looking for safety. Mateus. Yamal. Mbappe. And that's been intercepted. Yamal. 60 minutes played. De Bruyne powering forward here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He has found the way through. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And that should get the job done. Chance for a shot! And that was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Hello, bro. Hi. How are you?
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Now, can they get him away? He's found a way through. Ferdinand, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Rooney. It's full on!
Oh, he catched it.
And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Madrid really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And he's picked it up out wide. He's picked his way through. Rooney picks it up out wide. He's Rooney! Denied by an instinctive save.
Rooney actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. And he's there to get it away. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Great defending, strong and determined. Kimmich. Now it's Barcola. Yamal. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now the ball's gone astray. They've won a throw in.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 18, el dorsal 15, Rooney, el dorsal 24, el dorsal 8.
And it's Ferdinand.
El dorsal 25.
Tries to dink it through. And that has been knocked clear.
Madrid really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And Aubameyang!
That
That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Quality ball. There'll be a minute of stoppage time. And that's been slipped through. And we're done. Barcelona have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Hello guys, hello, welcome to the brand new live stream. Please do like and subscribe. Double tap on the screen, bro. Please like the stream.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. What a scene this is. The locals proudly refer to this venue as the Colossus of St. Ursula. And boy, everything about this place is absolutely colossal. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
Rooney finds himself offside. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, I think Thiago's going to have a massive role to play in this game, Peter. Best deployed deeper in midfield. He likes to drop back into defence at times, force that defence wide and forward, creating overloads, while constantly looking to play balls into feet, those little half spaces.
And he does all of that in his unique style with a certain swagger.
Yeah, but he has another side to his game which I also really like, the athleticism that allows him to switch to a more box-to-box role when needed, especially when he's partnered with a more static defensive midfielder.
Oh, that's delightful. Mbappe, he's picked his way through. De Bruyne, Mbappe. Ferdinand simply refused to be outdone there. Oh, easy pickings there. Thiago. Iniesta. Iniesta! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Punched away. And they've got a throw. And it's Iniesta. Well seen, saw that coming. O'Shea. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, just skips past his man.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Iniesta. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. Lahm got a long way forward to join the attack. O'Shea is a perfect combination of brain and brawn.
Madrid definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Cannavaro. And it's O'Shea. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's very neat. And he's found a way past.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe. Balde. Good ball over the top. Chance here to counter. And that's really well manoeuvred. And that has been cut short. Rijkaard. And it's Balde. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Thiago. Fernandez. Rijkaard. Plays a sharp little ball here. And the shot! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Yamal. Balde wins the duel this time. Threads one in. Neatly clipped into space. Khan is there to clear. Yamal. And he cuts out the supply. And it's gone back to the keeper. Well, there's the clearance. Fernandez. And it's Forlan. Rooney. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of it. Tries one from range! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Cannavaro does well not to be outdone there. And the counter is on. Iniesta. David Villa. Stood up well to him there. Knocks it into space. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Decent chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Now that looks a decent ball. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. And we are up to the break.
Barcelona really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now, stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock, the score 0-0. So the action resumes. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. And here's Iniesta. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Thiago, and it's Iniesta. Now it's Villa. Rooney. Puyol did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And claimed it back swiftly. Zanetti. That's an imaginative pass. Now it's Mbappe. Balde. Short changes him with that pass. Zanetti. Oh, good take in a good area. Marquinhos deals with that comfortably. Deftly away. There will be a throw-in. Mbappe. Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Iniesta, the ultimate schemer, the supplier-in-chief. So what can they make of this? Think through. Oh, well played. Khan gets it away. And it's Fernandez.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Can he finish? Oh, well spotted, had to be at his very sharpest there. Chance, surely! Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Mbappe really needed everything to come together then at the precise moment. Not easy.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Zanetti. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He is through here! Koundé, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's got away, goes for the shot! Oh, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. De Bruyne ready to try one.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Fallen!
Please do like and subscribe, everyone.
Corner number 2 then. Rooney! Oh, split-second reaction.
Rooney really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he's managed to get free. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Stream, bro. Oh. All like this stream.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
dorsal 18. El dorsal 15. Rooney. El dorsal 24. El dorsal 8. Serán
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game.
25.
Aimed beyond the defence.
El dorsal
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
El dorsal 22. Scholes.
And it's Aubameyang. Well read, nice interception.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And this is Ronaldo. He has found the way through. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Scholes. That's a cute ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Balde.
Come on!
Foot in. In with the challenge.
Look.
Tries to pass it through.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
Nothing. Nothing.
Zanetti. Oh, that's nice. Zanetti stood his ground strongly. And a header!
Come on, man.
Incredible! Just
This is-
incredible! Mass euphoria!
One
Ecstasy!
Full match.
He
one
watched
shot.
it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter.
match,
Did a
one
great
shot.
job keeping sight
How
of the ball. Made a
ridiculous
classic
the speed
move
was.
and met it perfectly.
Look.
Madrid look like they've won it, but it's not. Aubameyang!
Nothing. No, nothing.
Oh,
good.
the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Every
Well, in
fucking
my
shot he
opinion,
just
set
saved it.
pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Terrific effort!
Oh,
And there's his goal! They have stolen level at the last! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing. This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Cleared without hesitation.
come on, bro.
Azar conjures time and space where few can. He's found a way through. He's shifting through the gears here.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
The whistle's gone and the game is over. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end.
Seven
Not
shot
for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints.
11 shot, 7 on target.
The end of the game. Reflections?
7.
Well, that
Oliver
really
Kahn,
did fly
7.0.
by. It's one of these games where everything progresses at 100 miles per hour, and at the end of it, this is what you can sometimes get. There may have been no winner.
Sometimes this game is so much scripted. Guys, do you think eFootball is scripted? Write in the comment. It's aim assist, you noob. Fucking. Like and subscribe everyone. Like the stream. Double tap on the screen. My goodness. Box to box, box to box.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And it's De Bruyne. Mbappe!
Come on, I didn't pass it there.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Messi?
Puyol spots it and intercepts. Forlan.
Normal pass.
He won't be happy with that one. And it's Rooney. Now it's Mbappe.
He
Mbappe! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Fernandez. And a header!
Is it?
Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
No way through. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise.
It's Rooney! And he couldn't finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Plays a sharp little ball here. That's really well cleared. Foot in. Messi. Great ball if he can get there. This looks promising. Still
How
goalless.
cannot he pass this?
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I don't know.
Timber. De Paul is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
I don't know how couldn't.
And that is headed for the middle. And he's there to belt it away. And he's
Whoa.
only too happy to take that back.
Bro,
The referee's awarded a free kick. Not the most accurate
bro,
pass.
what is happening?
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's an excellent interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Nicely weighted ball. And they're back on the ball again. Fernandez. And it's De Bruyne. Great vision. Oh, no joy this time. Rijkaard. Costa Curta. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And here's Mbappe.
Look,
And it's Owen.
I don't know.
Now it's Aubameyang. Aimed beyond the defence. Mateus! It's a loose ball. He'll try to keep this alive. Now it's De Paul. Header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
And that's been
No, no,
slipped
no, no,
through.
no.
Mateus. Rijkaard. Now it's Mbappe. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now it's Owen. Now
Bro.
it's Messi.
Again, he got the odd ball.
Balde gets a foot in here.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
No, that's been intercepted.
How?
Costa Curta.
Just how?
It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Fernandez. Now it's Messi. Now it's Owen. Spread it
I
left.
don't know how.
De Bruyne. A probing pass. And this is Forlan. Takes a shot!
Bro, he is everything.
It's loose now
man.
and they want to get it back. He's having a shot! And it's a
He
goal!
saved everything.
Surprise, surprise. Look who turns up to give his side the ultimate lift before the break. Now we can look forward to a whole different game in this second half.
That is so good, such sharp skills.
Nothing.
And such a delicious... That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, it's certainly simmered along
Like a
nicely so
subscribe
far.
if
Just the
you're on-
one goal in it, and it's
Tap
all
the
still
screen,
very much up
double
for
tap the-
grabs.
on the screen, like and subscribe.
Barcelona coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be
He
won,
just saved
and
my
a minor
5
tweak
shot.
maybe all it needs to
Everything.
change it.
Barcelona can look
Every
back
fucking
at a
thing.
decent first half. 1-0 the score.
Like and subscribe everyone. Double tap on the screen. Like this stream. Like this stream, everyone.
So we're off again. Barcelona leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Oh, that Rooney! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Little doubt, that is a foul. The referee has resisted the
my luck,
temptation
bro.
to go to his pocket. It's just
This
a stern
fucking luck.
lecture. The message is clear, none shall pass. Aubameyang goes for a shot! And that is well cleared. And that's a throw-in.
This fucking luck.
That's a cute ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Messi. Balde. And Fernandes. Knocks it into space. There's the shot!
How can he save
It's anyone's...
it?
Oh, what has happened here? And again!
How can he save it?
He doesn't look too happy with that.
Bro.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even
What
though it
the
was quite
hell?
close.
How can he save this type of close range shot? What is wrong with his goalkeeper?
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
De Bruyne. Team still separated by the game's only goal. And it's Rooney.
Come on.
Mateus can see things others simply cannot. Barcelona leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
How many players?
Koundé tries to play it through. And here's Fernandes. Rooney. It's Rooney!
Oh, come
And
on!
yes, it's there!
Finally!
And there's the goal they've been looking for. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way and he just slips the other.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity and soon enough they'll get another break.
I didn't pass
Oh,
it
he's going to
here.
be disappointed with that. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Mateus. Puyol cuts it out. He's got away.
Look at
Big
just.
chance! And again.
Look at
He's
just.
got a goal. The
Look at
movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be
change,
in at one
man.
end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Just badly need skins. Like and sub up, everyone. Like this stream.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 18.
So we have movement on both benches. Just one in it now.
15.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
24.
Scholes.
Sustituidos por el dorsal 25.
And it's Conte. That's going to go a long way.
El dorsal 9.
It'll be a throw-in.
El 22. Scholes. El dorsal 13.
Come on, I didn't pass there.
Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Dembele. Can he get on the end of this? Kvaratskhelia. So much time and space here. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's
Look at this,
brilliantly
man.
defended, though. It
Like
looked
my-
destined for a goal.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Opts for safety. Shevchenko. Well, now he's going for goal!
Oh, how
It's
many
bounced back off the
times?
post. And smartly reclaimed. Space for him to turn and look.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Koundé. Out of play for a throw. Costa Curta makes the interception.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Minutos de descuento.
Nope, nothing.
Ødegaard. Good ball, good take. Marquinhos does well to get it back. Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. And it's Olmo. And that was very necessary.
Bro, this
And that is it. The referee has seen enough.
Bro.
What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. So it's away we go then.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who'll need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Takes a shot! Goal!
That's
Barcelona!
a nice goal, yeah. That's a nice goal. Please double tap.
Well,
on
how's
the
that
screen
for a
and like the
class
screen.
finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way and he just slips the other.
So, a breakthrough already. Aguero, good purposeful running this.
Aguero clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything.
Mbappe! It is a fantastic goal!
Like and subscribe everyone.
About as
Double tap on
smooth
the
as it
screen. Like and
gets.
subscribe.
Not one, but two. It is a dream start. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Oh, I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Short changes him with that pass. 2-0 ahead already. It's been an almost perfect start. Now it's Rooney. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's in one-on-one. Threatening run, but a measured piece of goalkeeping.
Listen, in those situations, he always looks as if he's in control. He never seems to get flustered. Exemplary.
Forlan unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. De Bruyne, renowned for his long-range shooting. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's under a lot of pressure there. De Bruyne. And the counter is on. Now it's Rooney. And it's Balde. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Fermin. Tries to play it through. Caught offside that time.
Like and subscribe everyone. Like and subscribe.
Fermin. For Messi. And here's Aguero. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, well played. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Rodri. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Mbappe. De Bruyne. Looking for options for movement. Rodri. Olise. And it's Messi. Messi. Messi ventures forward. Olise going face-to-face with his great rival. That is good strength.
Well, this is intriguing.
Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Fernandes is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Now it's De Bruyne. And De Bruyne! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Decent chance! Yes! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
A case now of complete control. He's going for goal! Oh, that's a waste.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Fermin. And that's another good win of the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rodri. And it's Lopez. Olise. And for the first half, that is that. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets.
Hello,
Only one side have shown up
If you
here,
if
and
you
they're
are
just
enjoying
tearing
the
it up
gameplay,
at
then
will.
please like and subscribe.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a
Like the
fair
screen,
reflection
just
on what
double
we've
tap
just
on the
seen
screen.
in this first half,
Double
Peter.
tap on your
Now they
screen.
just
Bro,
need to
just
make
like the
sure
screen.
they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Barcelona looking like the only team in this. They lead by 3. So right back into the action. He's got away. Fallen! Oh, it's come off the upright. Olise.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
This looks promising.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's had a shot! Messi makes a dash for it. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Fernandez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Look at the space here. It's Aguero! And somehow he kept it out.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Messi goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Koundé gets a foot in here. Driving through the middle. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Borussia Dortmund can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Rooney, and this is De Bruyne. De Bruyne! A whisker away from making it 4.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And they're quick to get it back. Nicely weighted ball. He's onside! And he shoots! And it's in! This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Balde calmly anticipates. Borussia Dortmund are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
De Bruyne. Oh, just skips past his man. Rodri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's lost his man here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
De Bruyne. And it's De Bruyne. And he welcomes it in. Rooney showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that has been cut short. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Olise. He's having a pop! And the keeper's well positioned.
Borussia Dortmund certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And this is Messi. And they win it back again. Now it's Forlan. Plays a sharp little ball here. Rodri. Pass somewhat off target. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Rooney. And he's running through. It's Rooney!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Referee's given a throw. De Bruyne. Rooney, with a reputation for taking on any shot. Lovely bit of skill. Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Olise. Messi. Messi! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Nice bit of trickery. And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Rooney taking in the accolades.
If this match I have to play Division 1 pay to win. Three people are watching. Please do like and subscribe, everyone.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So straight into the action. Mbappe becomes the latest member of the 300 club, another feather in his cap in what has become a fine career.
Well, Peter, he has been the servant who keeps on giving to this team. You don't get to do what he has without a dedication and motivation that simply never wavers.
Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, some tackle that. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
And the ball is out of play. Quarter of an hour played. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Aubameyang. Space for him to turn and look. Balde can get it clear. Rafinha cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Well, that's a little loose. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Forlan. Mbappe. And he shoots! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Fernandes! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Oh, great feat, that.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Foot in. And here's Mbappe. Oh, sweet. Goes for the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Now it's Forlan. Van Dijk gets across and deals with it. There's a quick free kick. Fernandes. Great pressure, plenty of it. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Aubameyang showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Forlan. Nicely spread.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Arsenal! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Aubameyang demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Arsenal have taken the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Caicedo.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Now that looks a decent ball. Fernandes! And that's a tidy finish. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Barcelona restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
This looks promising. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Rafinha. Now then, the ball's come loose. Showing great feet there. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. So, a temporary halt to the action. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Barcelona are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Cambio de jugadores en el sustituido por el dorsal 10.
Second period then underway. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Aubameyang. Knocks it into space. Fernandez gets over and intercepts. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And this is De Bruyne. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Oh, some astute defending there. A heavy challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And it's De Bruyne. It's Rooney! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Referee's given a throw. Pass somewhat off target. Caicedo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Rooney. Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's play...
Oh, what a mistake! And the shot! Goal! Arsenal! And they've got their lead back. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
So no flag here. And that's going wide left. Rooney absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Caicedo.
Barcelona may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
And it's Mendes. And Caicedo. And it's Messi. And he welcomes it in. De Bruyne. Brilliantly cut out. Van Dijk plays it all the way forward. Threads one in. He's in a great position. He's had a shot! And there's a goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 18.
So we have movement on both benches. It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have...
Decent chance! And how did he not put that away?
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Barcelona have their second corner now. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Barcelona have their lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, this is a great position. And he was alert to it. Chance, surely! And it's in! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Vitinha. De Jong. Can he get it through? Back where it came from. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That is a great pick out. Scholes.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And it's Scholes. Great ball, and he's in here. Thiago. Now it's Aubameyang. I think they're done. They are done. Magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. We are just getting started. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Peter. It's his pace that's his main attribute, especially over those first few yards, where he just seems to glide away from defenders.
Fernandez! Oh, special! That is a special goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch per...
Goes for a shot! Aubameyang! Goal after glorious goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
It's starting to look very interesting, this. Oh, they could be caught out here. It's full on! Goal! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Mendes getting this one clear. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? Some good work on the right flank here. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Aubameyang. That has ended up in no man's land.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, that's clever. Now he's running... Mbappe! He's got a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Forlan providing an outlet on that flank. And that's gone loose. And the pass is intercepted. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bruno Fernandes. And that's really well manoeuvred. Approaching the half-hour mark. Vitinha. Conte. Fernandes, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Plays a sharp little ball here. Bruno Fernandes. Messi. To Bruno Fernandes. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Conte. Bruno Fernandes. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, he's having a go! It's wide, but not by very much.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
And he's been shifted off it. And it's Vitinha. Aimed beyond the defence. Aubameyang unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Dembele. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's picked out the run. It's Rooney! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now he's got space here. Aubameyang looking to receive it in space. That's really well cleared. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's been played through. And this is Messi. Messi's cross. He's rising! It's in! With half-time at hand! Perfect timing! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Spain cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
So everyone needs a breather here. 5 goals we've seen already. It is good, very good. It's 3-2.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 25. Diego Begallán.
That gets us going once more.
23. Serán sustituidos por...
Vitinha really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Vitinha. And this is Dembele. A corner it is then. And he thumps it clear. That's put paid to the danger. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. De Bruyne is always scanning the pitch for targets. Plays a sharp little ball here. And he's cut it out. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Yamal. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's managed to get rid. Conte. Ferdinand is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Always goal so Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, such a clever touch. Vitinha. Fernandez with a fine tackle. Spain appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vitinha. Conte. And he's had it nicked away. Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. It's played. Big chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Spain have the chance to go the other way. Well timed, excellent interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he's forced to go back. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking tidy in possession here. And that's going wide left. Vitinha. And it's Messi. Fernandez proves too strong, too smart. Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yamal. Goes down, but nothing given.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a... Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
De
dorsal
Bruyne
15,
having a look.
Rooney.
Well, he can produce power, precision and deception, so he's not short in options.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal
We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
el dorsal 13.
The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 8.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Forlán. Serán sustituidos por
Ferdinand.
el dorsal 22. Scholes. El dorsal 7.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And he can clear it away. Well, they've got it again. And it's Scholes. Now it's Aubameyang. It's run loose here. Romero. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Spain ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Can he get it through? And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Barcelona nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Just eases him off the ball. Yamal. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Yamal. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he plays one through. And Shevchenko! And that's a sharp finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So is that the decisive... And that's it. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Well, after all of that, Jim...
Everyone, please do like and subscribe. Double tap on your screen and like this stream.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So we're very much on the way now.
Well, this fellow, Giorgio Chiellini, Peter, is one of the game's great thinkers.
Yeah, in both an academic and a footballing sense, of course.
Yeah, and I think he'll prove key if they're looking to play on the break here. You won't get many players who are better than him in terms of ball winning, and it's all going to be about how quickly they can turn things around once they've got the ball.
Rooney. Rooney! It's bounced back off the post. Xavi Alonso. Ball played for Kukçu. Plays a sharp little ball here. And he's managed to get free. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And this is Rooney. Robertson cuts it out. Koundé makes the interception. Forlan gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. And he's heaved it away. Very nicely done. Pinches it off him. Marquinhos can get it clear. Now it's Rooney. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Rooney was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Mbappe, he's going for goal! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
It's a searching pass. And it's De Bruyne. Mbappe. Kukçu. Can he spark a counter here? Totti. Totti going face-to-face with his great rival. Totti.
That was lovely, that.
Marquinhos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Looking tidy in possession here. De Bruyne. Great defending, strong and determined. And this is Forlan. Gerrard. Totti.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Forlan. And that has left him in a heap. Forlan unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, he's having a go! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's Rooney. Kukçu. Xavi Alonso. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he's there to get it away. Gerrard. Gerrard cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Xavi Alonso. Gerrard. Fernandez. Good ball, good... He's having a pop! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Mbappe. Kukçu. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Searching pass he's played there, and that could set him on his way. Neuer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And this is Rooney. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Short changes him with that pass. Chu. Oh, this is a terrific run. And here's Rooney. Tries to pass it through. Xavi Alonso.
That's good play from him.
Forlan. And this is Forlan. There's the shot! And it's come back out to him. And that is doing no harm at all.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
And once more he proves rigid and robust. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Mbappe. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And they're quick to get it back.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. Looking for options for movement. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Ah, that's a fine interception. And still, we await the first breakthrough. No, it's come to nothing. Chu. And this is Forlan, and he's got away from him. Can he get it through? Might be danger here. And that should get the job done. And here's Totti. Totti makes a dash for it. Chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Milan certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. He is through here. Good read, needed to be. De Bruyne. Bebeto. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Rooney. Good running, strong and purposeful. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Milan are looking to go forward now. Now it's Bebeto. This looks promising. He has found the way through. And the shot! So we have further activity on the bench here. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 25, Diego Bebayán, el dorsal 9.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. Milan seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Kokchu. Oh, nice touch. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Aimed beyond the defence.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Chance here to counter. Bebeto. No, he's had it taken off him. That pass has been well intercepted. 5 minutes left on the clock. Scholes.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He'll try from distance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner.
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's been shifted off it. It's run loose here. Balde picks it up out wide. Kukcu. De Bruyne.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, that is one way to stop him. So that's it. It is all over. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression.
Okay, that's it for today. We will come back tomorrow morning. Till then, bye bye.